prompt this. Roland, check this out. We went looking for cars that had open doors.
Open doors.
And check out what's over on that car over there.
Yeah, it's what everyone seems to do. They leave their windows cracked so that I could even reach my big monkey arm in there and open things up.
And you know what? These are just two things that contribute to the more than 2 million car burglaries that happen in this country each and every year. And police tell me that car burglaries are on the rise across our area. Fox 9 is on your side with some tips. It happens every day, this quickly. Someone with sticky fingers breaking into a car in the Treasure Valley, and we make it all too easy for the thief.
Here we are in a park in Meridian with a vehicle that has an open window. Obviously, it's a problem due to vehicle burglaries. We want people to take that extra moment to secure their vehicles, to make sure their belongings stay where they should, which is in their cars.
Corporal Rick Lee of the Meridian Police Department says many of the car burglaries he sees are preventable.
The #1 reason we have vehicles broken into in Meridian is unlocked vehicles.
Seems like a no-brainer, but statistics show up to a quarter of vehicle thefts and burglaries happen because cars are not locked up tight. Simply locking the doors may deter those who are waiting around for you to slip up. But we talked to someone who makes it his business to get into other people's cars. Of course, legally. Scott is a car repo man here in Boise, and he says the summer weather provides car thieves with easy access to many vehicles.
Especially in the summertime, people like to crack a window to make, let the heat so it doesn't build up. So I look for a cracked window.
We decided to do our own investigation. Our executive producer took a walk through our parking lot. She found 13 cars with unlocked doors or open windows, and even a partially cracked window gave her enough room to reach an arm in and open the door. In one vehicle, she found the spare key lying out in the open. Even if it hadn't been a key, almost any personal item visible from the outside can make your car a target.
If you have any valuables, stuff them under the seat or anywhere out of sight. Put them in the trunk, anything, because usually during the day, people are just walking by to look for the easy mark.
Even if you take all the necessary precautions, like stashing your valuables, rolling up your windows, and lock your doors, if a thief really still wants to get into your car, it's still not 100% secure.
There's tools, obviously, that people use to get into a locked vehicle, and that happens a lot as well.
Tools, Scott says thieves can pick up at a local truck stop and then have easy access to your car.
I have what you call a wedge, and it's an air wedge, and we just slip it in here, and it goes clear in, and I just pump it up, and it spreads your door apart. And then I've got what I call a long bar. I just reach in, and I find your door lock wherever it's at, and I just push your door lock, and your door opens right up.
Right now, you may be thinking it's time for a car alarm, but we put those to the test during our investigation. We set off 2 alarm systems, and were long gone before anyone came out to check. Scott says that's usually the case.
The alarm goes off. You can already be in it and grab whatever's sitting there before anybody comes running out.
So just what can you do to keep your vehicle safe?
Put it in the garage. If you have a fence and a gate on your property, shut your gate at night.
We can't be everywhere all the time, and so we heavily rely on the public to partner with us to roll their windows up, make sure their car is secured.
And neighborhood watch programs, of course, also another good thing. So how good are you about locking up your car and rolling up your windows, Roland?
Yeah, I always leave mine open a crack, but I do lock the doors and try to make sure there's nothing out in the open.
Oh, okay. Well, we have a few more tips for you, things you may not have necessarily thought of. If you are going to store valuables in your trunk, don't do it in a busy parking lot where anyone lurking could see that you actually put them in there. Your trunk will then become a target. Also, park in a busy, well-lit area and avoid parking next to vehicles that are larger than yours, fences or bushes. Those could all provide cover for a thief. And just so you know, I went scoping about the parking lot tonight. And Roland, can you tell us what you found? Because you see, our producer, John, Emmy Award-winning Fox 9 producer, knew we were working on this story, and yet the back of his truck window is wide open.
Yeah.
So that's a nice sleeping bag you have there.
You managed to get this out of his truck, huh?
Yep.
Very
no
nice.
problem at all. John, you're going to have to obey some tips in order to get your sleeping bag back.
In a week or so.
As for the two of us, we're headed back inside the studio. We'll see you after this.